Hello everyone, my name is Aulia and my friend Shella Daafia Khully. We would like to tell you about the TOEFL IBT. So, check it out.
TOEFL, Test of English as a Foreign Language, is a standardized test that was first introduced in 1964 to measure English language skills. TOEFL was officially held by an institution called EPS, passed in the USA. TOEFL is divided into several types, including PBT, CBT, and IBT. The TOEFL has undergone 3 evolutions of changing format since it was first created 47 years ago. In addition to changes in format, the TOEFL also undergoes very different changes in terms of results or values, as seen in the following chart. In 1964 until 1998, TOEFL Paper Pass Test or PBT. In 1998 until 2005, TOEFL Computer Pass Test or CBT. In 2005 until now, TOEFL Internet Pass Test or IBT. History TOEFL IBT. The TOEFL IBT or Internet Pass Test was introduced in 2005 and has progressively been rolled out around the world to replace the TOEFL PBT or Paper Pass Test and the TOEFL CBT Computer Pass Test. The TOEFL PBT is still administered in some test centers, but the TOEFL CBT has been discontinued and scores on that test are no longer valid. The scoring on these other 2 tests is different from the scoring on the TOEFL IBT. For scoring, the TOEFL IBT is scored from 0 to 120, with equal weight given to each of the 4 skills tested. Different universities require different TOEFL IBT scores, and some may also require specific scores on individual skill tested. TOEFL IBT scores are valid for 2 years after the test. Why should we take the TOEFL test? The TOEFL IBT test gives several advantages. It helps us to get noticed by admission officer because the test measures academic English skills the way they are actually used in the classroom. And also, we will arrive on campus better prepared than others. Knowing that the fair and updated TOEFL IBT scoring will provide a true representation of our abilities. The TOEFL IBT test has also added several enhancements that a better test experience, including a shorter test, an upgraded registration site, a free full-length practice test, faster score reporting, extended online registration, the TOEFL official app, and more.
This is the tips and tricks on doing TOEFL. The first one, in reading section, you have to focus on the question so that you know the information you need to look for. And then, don't worry and don't panic with foreign words. We have to ignore foreign words as long as we can understand the whole sentence. Next is guess the meaning of the word. And after that, you may continue to the next question if you are still having trouble with the previous question. In writing section, we are usually asked to describe, conclude, or explain the existing information, and we are asked to write essays or make interesting and easy to understand arguments. So, the first one, we have to pay close attention to the graph given in the problem. And then you have to explain the graph and close your statement with the clear and simple conclusion. And then you have to pay attention on word collection or vocabulary. Next, make sure every word we write is important, and absolutely make sure the essay or argument is well structured, starting from the introduction, body, and conclusion. After that, in the listening section, this is the difficulties encountered, the difficulty of capturing all the words conveyed by the dialogue because of certain accent that we don't understand, and that many dialogues are misleading. So, we have to be careful of distraction, listen carefully to the dialogue, practice more, and understand the whole dialogue. In the speaking section, we have to pay attention to the question given, and then we have to develop answer so that they are interesting to convey grammar. It has a value of 25%. The last, I want to tell you about the tips for the steps that need to be prepared before doing an exam. The first one is set the default value. And then, we have to prepare study materials such as taking course, studying at home, and looking for other materials on the internet. And then we have to set a study schedule so that learning is more effective and structured. And the last one is understand the tuple test exam format test. Okay guys, I think it's enough from us. Thank you for your attention and forgive us if any mistakes.